welcome to Under the Hard Hat. This is a podcast for all things safety. My name is Brian Mesmer, at Mesmer Safety in all the social medias, and today is Monday, December 19th. This week's Toolbox Talk is all about asbestos, and without further ado, we'll jump right in. Asbestos is a carcinogen, also known as a cancer-causing agent, and is responsible for lung diseases such as asbestosis and mesothelioma. Almost all asbestos-related deaths and illnesses are a result of an exposure that occurred decades ago. Asbestos and asbestos-containing materials, this is ACMs, asbestos-containing materials. Remember, we like to acronymize everything. Were used in the industry for many, many years, primarily to deter the spread of fire for their insulation properties, excuse me. Although the use of such materials is now prohibited, they may exist in many older premises. Their presence needs to be effectively managed to ensure that they do not create a risk of health to employees or any other person. Note that if kept in good condition and undisturbed, they should not pose any health hazard. If disturbed, hazardous airborne fibers are released. These can be inhaled into the respiratory tract via the nose and mouth if respiratory protective equipment is not worn. So essentially, any project that takes place in a building that was built before 1980 has the potential to contain asbestos-containing materials or asbestos, and an asbestos survey must be completed to identify and possibly remove any asbestos or asbestos-containing materials from the building. And we like to push that onto the general contractor as much as possible because all trades are affected by the asbestos present. So that's it. That's today. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact your company's specific safety representative, or you can certainly reach out to me directly. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. That's by opening up your Apple Podcast app on your Apple phone or your Apple device, going to the podcast app, going to the search button at the bottom of the screen, bottom right, typing in Under the Hard Hat, and then hitting subscribe. It's a check mark at the top of the screen. If you subscribe, you'll get automatic downloads when each episode is published. Also, there's a YouTube page that you could subscribe to. It's called BM Mesmer. That's Brian Mesmer. My middle name is Matthew, if you were wondering where the M came from, the extra M. Or you could search Under the Hard Hat, and that would pull up there. As always, thank you for listening. Remember to be good and be safe, especially in this holiday period, because Santa doesn't visit the naughty. But if you can't be good, at least be safe.